It's a puzzle. Wait, what is it? Unseen force. What was it? 8-6. Ah! Rainy, go away. Oh no, he does necrosis. Holy shit, look at that leech. Jesus. Eight, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seven, 5, 10, 5. You guys sure you got that right? Well, two if you said the same thing, so I guess so. Did I play that wrong? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 keys here. So one more time. 4, so 8, 6, 1, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 10, 5, 3. We're missing something. Maybe it starts right to left. Maybe. We'll try. 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8, 6, 1, 7, 5, 10, 5. No. We're missing something. I could also just cheat and use the oracle, but I don't want to do that. It did something? No.
Now that you are all sufficiently cursed, I will read a sequence of numbers, and Margaret will play the associated note. Observe the center of the table. 8, 6, 1, 7, 5, 10, 5, 3. Did you see other choices? That's the ghostly melody.
Do we need to be cursed? Because you said now that you're all sufficiently cursed. Is it possible? Three curse damage per second. We might need to be cursed, because that's the first thing he says is, now that you're sufficiently cursed. try again. Nah, it was super cloudy here. Cabbage. Didn't see anything. 6, 7, 8. 6. 1. 7, 5. 10. It's so good. It's the first puzzle I come across that's actually kind of stumping me. You play it backwards and check the table? I can't do anything with the table. I mean, this is the table. It's like foreground. We've done another piano puzzle before, and it was left to right, for what it's worth. I mean, I don't know how much that matters here, but... So now that you're sufficiently cursed, which we are... I don't think we need to have curse rot. There's never been a mechanic like that in the game, where you actually need to fill out your curse and start taking actual health damage. Candle icon in the bottom corner. Oh, that's just the autosave icon. That's just the autosave icon. Does the clock on the table change? I don't know. I was backwards. Didn't do anything. Okay, the lobber on the table is the same as the piano. I think that's just a doodad. I think that's just like level design stuff. Could be wrong though.
Now that you are all sufficiently cursed, I will read a sequence of numbers, and Margaret will play the associated note. Observe the center of the table. 8. 6. 1. 7. 5. 10. 5. 3. Did you see her choices?
There it is. Permanent left hand. Enchanted to slow those is pointed at, allowing the user to better control spacing and the pace of the battle. Hold LT to raise. Don't let them get too close before raising the hand, otherwise it won't work. I don't know if this is going to work for melee then. Filthy wretch, so you found me. I was hoping this room would remain a secret. I heard a lot about you, Nightingale, right? From an 1888 iteration of the Dream, so we've never met. You've seen Robert Blackett that's trapped here? He's locked up in one of the fleshy passages. I can't look at him. To see such a great man brought so low, each night will grow a bit larger, a bit more distorted. Down here, the Dream is forgetting what we looked like. Perhaps you have noticed I removed my mark of sin. I have no need of it anymore. If you're feeling generous, could you do us poor soul a favor? I'd like you to give Robert my mark of sin. He'll know what it means. I cannot look at him ever again. Please find Robert and give him my mark of sin so you can give him in one of the flesh passages here in the Clara Clinic. I should probably get rid of this curse. So finish this clinic and then dinner break and you know, a little bit of farming in chat. Just a little bit of farming. Answer was the poop cannon the whole time. I should have known better. I'm embarrassed I didn't think of it first. What the fuck is that? Ah, oh, that's one of the hard-hitting chicks. Sometimes you get locked aiming in a direction. It's kind of shitty, but... Killer dog. Don't slap my dog, bitch. Oh, to a nightingale. John Keats. Thou was not born for death, immortal bird. No hungry generations tread thee down. The voice I hear as passing night was heard in ancient days by emperor and clown. Perhaps the self-same song that found a path through the sad heart of Ruth when sick for home. She stood in tears amid the alien corn. The same that oft-times hath charmed magic casements opened on the foam of perilous seas and fairylands forlorn. Okay. Surely that won't matter at all, right? What the fuck? Gurney physician. I'll put a stop to these bloody squeaking wheels once and for all. Oh god, something moving in the background. Oh, where the hell did I just go? The bathroom. I didn't realize there was a hole there. Just spamming A to... Oh no, where the fuck are we gonna end up? Oh, we're in some... Okay. What's the deal here? Interesting. The number of corpses on either side is changing every time. There must be something to do. That's 2. This side has 7. It had 4 last time. I just keep going down on the side with more. Question mark. I don't fully understand what the hell's happening right now. So 5. That's 5, 2. Let's go down 5 again. Maybe it's just a more less thing. Let's go down the more. And then the less. Mr. Cat. And then how many are here? 4, 8. This is 7. Let's go down the more again. So it was more, less, more. Let's try less again. Nope. So was it more, less, more? And then I fucked up on less. So more. Less. And then more, more. Captain wants more. And then we go more again. Ah! Fuck. Well, we solved it. Why do you hit so hard? You know, this game's giving me vibes of, chat. Not like literal gameplay and stuff itself, but where the fuck are we? It's one of the cottage houses. This is the Night Mother Sanctum in this world. Ah, Nightingale. I've been expecting you. I'm familiar with your elder incarnation. She is quite ferocious. It was only a matter of time until you came. I'm Lara, Night Mother disciple. I believe you destroyed my elder incarnation. I do not blame you. She was captured by the Wretch King and in prison. No doubt after so many nights you behave like a frenzied animal. You have descended beyond the depths of Mawson House. Think there'll be one reason. You want to probe the deepest mysteries of the dream. We have been given a golden opportunity. Ask yourself, would an idol capable of creating an entire universe be placed in the hands for no reason? When no one thinks of the afterlife, they imagine eternal life free of suffering. The dream can provide us that. The first step is to bring everyone into the dream, not just the chosen few. The second step is to purge the dream of suffering, which thanks to magic we have the tools to do. Millie Irwood discovered a method for widening the gaze of the dream enough to encompass the entire planet. She had a second thought about the course of action. She had second thoughts about this course of action, but we faithful disciples of the Iron God, she who creates the dream, the Night Mother, we are not swayed. We must gather the Night Mother's instruments. There are these holy artifacts created by Millie Irwood, the greatest witch the dream is known. She scattered them throughout the dream to stop us from using them. Gather the 5 instruments of the Night Mother, then we need a large collection of idols. These are held in a great bloody tower far to the east. When you have them fully under your control, return to me. To bring the world into the dream, first the 5 Night Mother instruments must be gathered. The Night Mother's ring used to be hidden in the gatehouse, but I suspect a member of the Merry Band has stolen it. You have found the Night Mother's doll. You have the Night Mother's amulet. Yeah, I'm wearing that right now. You have the Night Mother's mask. I believe the Night Mother's blade is in the wretched Blackett house. It's locked right now. Finally, you must return to me once you secured a large collection of idols. Escape. Would you like to return to the world above now? This game is insane. Insane, Mr. Cat. What I was gonna say is, you know what vibes this gives me? The same vibes as, like I said, not the gameplay, but playing Elden Ring. The feeling of just like, well, you think you're coming close to the end or something, but wait, no you're not. Here's an entirely fucking new section. And more shit. And the game keeps branching out. And it branches out well, too. Like, it's not like an annoying, like, oh, will this ever end kind of thing. It's damn good, dude. 20% projectile damage. It's damn good. Weapon upgrade kit. Nice. Big. What the fuck? Bitch, do you know who I am? Do you know how much health I leech now? That's what I thought. Unlucky dress. Resistance, electricity, luck. Secret passage. Outcast Diary, 1916. I'm told it's now the year 1916 had a great... Wait. 1916? I thought we were in the 1888 iteration of the dream. What the fuck is happening? That's a great wars erupted across the entire world. Not a surprise to anyone who has read the Book of Revelation. More worrying is that there are apparently dozens of dormant Mawson houses floating in the dark void of space. I was a resident of one of those relics, designated 1888-6, revived by Priscilla Mawson through some electrical blasphemy. How could all of this not stir hundreds of theological questions within one's soul? Where's this passage? Oh, just on the other side of the Clara Clinic. We're gonna have to go back to her to get back to the surface, though. That seems like to be our way up. Wait, what? Receive 75% less necrosis buildup. Okay. Recovery room A. Another perm upgrade thing, nice. For armor. That's it, actually. I've explored everything here. No, I lied. There's yet another hall. Oh, bro. Madness. Madness, Mr. Animal who's hungry and getting mad at me. I think Mr. Cat wants pets. Mr. Cat wants his late dinner. It's the banquet hall. Boss in here? Oh, that's Dr. Blackett. It's a nightingale. Is it? Please don't look closely. My flesh is rotting. I'm Dr. Robert Blackett, I believe, from 1893. I was captured by Lara, the Night Mother disciple. She's on to help usher in a new world, whatever that means. I want to ask you to help me escape. I imagine you figured out I'm a troubled man by now. But if you don't mind lingering in this foul place for a few minutes, I can explain myself. Around 1880, a few years after moving into the Mostyn house, I started hearing a voice in the dream. It was subtle, neither male nor female, more symbolic than auditory. As a stubborn man, I would never admit I was going mad, so I convinced myself that the voice was actually my own, specifically the voice of my own mind in the real world reaching out to my simulacrum in the dream, giving it rational direction. In order to better hear it, I started each iteration of the dream by drilling a precise hole in my cranium. After making the hole, the voice became so loud I could no longer distinguish it from my own thoughts. Everything became a blur, and time no longer held any meaning. Here in this prison in some distant corner of the dream, I finally no longer hear the voice. Now I can see. The voice was not mine, but whose voice was it? I'm not a good man. I have some shameful and twisted proclivities. I think that's it. But my worst sins in the dream were dictated by that voice. That voice. I feel such shame when I look at Margaret, not for abandoning her bleeding, noxious peasant mother in China. No, for being so hard on her. She has such a sweet nature. I believe that sweetness, given her unusual circumstance, to be a liability. I thought perhaps when we met Peter Mawson that I found a respectable man I could pass the torch of Margaret's care to. Unfortunately, Peter seemed more interested in that of Indian house guests of his. As the dream slowly turned into nightmare, Peter began to drink heavily and resent our presence. When Peter died of a heart attack in the railroad, the police were naturally suspicious. While I had no direct hand in his demise, one thing I do not regret is making sure the house was well stocked with alcohol. Jesus. If you made it here, I'm sure you've seen a few of my secrets. As a child, I had a keen interest in dead animals. I would spend hours gathering decaying creatures and dissecting them. Was it this youthful curiosity that set me on the path to become a doctor? No, my interest in the body was much more aesthetic as it was scientific. Was as much aesthetic as it was scientific. Though the decision to hire the butcher surgeon was dictated by the voice in my head, it was my own private obsession that led me to finally experiment on a living subject in the dream. Through a combination of ritual and surgery, I turned a poor girl into an abomination. Millie. That was Millie. Now that my head is clear, I can still hear her distorted vocal cords shrieking. What the other iterations of me did after 1893, I can only speculate. I would guess there are a fair number of abominations out there now. Wait, the mark of sin. So the coward refuses to see me himself. This can mean only one thing. The wretch has returned to his original faith. I must admit, I enjoyed being treated like a god, but I knew he'd return to Calvinism one day. I think you'd better go check up on him to make certain he isn't doing anything stupid. Can't pet you and play at the same time. This game's nuts, dude. This game's actually fucking nuts. It's so good. It's actually so goddamn good. Like, this dude's story is like Five-Head and shit. It's all finally starting to tie together slowly, too. Was it the exam? No, hold up. Where was East stairwell? Wait, how do we... Where was he? Where did we find his room? Science room. No, he martyred himself. Filthy wretch, I've been mired in sin since coming to the Mostyn house, but now I'm ready to repent. The dream may be the creation of a god, but it's not the creation of one true god. Does a fascist smile such as I have a soul? Well, facsimile, not fascist smile. Perhaps the real me is burning in hell. If only I had simply let the disease overtake me before coming to this place. No matter. I believe I have a soul and I intend to redeem it. I prepared to the eraser ritual. The die is cast. Jesus, take me into your arms. Wow. Okay. So I guess we go back to Robert now. Wait, what? Surely that's not the end of that. Fuck. Huh. Doesn't seem right. Were we supposed to do something else with him? Like, it seems like this ended rather abruptly. Feels like there should be more to this story now. Order up. Burning human. Or whatever the fuck it is. The bells in the kitchen, those weirded me out a bit, too. I don't know. I don't know. How did we get here? Oh, right, the fucking temple. But yes, it's making my head spin. All right, chat. Also, let's remind. Where do we go? This guy lit him. Oh, right. We had that like awkward end to this quest line where this guy just lit himself on fire, and Dr. Blackett like didn't say anything else about it. So I guess we just kind of continue for now. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I had to do that. Yeah, with the forehead thing. I remember that. I just have 2 out of 3 new neat ones still waiting on my trees. But did you water them or?